Hey comic book fans, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0, and fans, you're back with me, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to do Comic Book Haul week number 170, and fans, this is a haul for the ages. Let me just tell you guys, there is a book for somebody out there this week, whether you're a Marvel fan or a DC fan, there is a book out there for you, and this was a huge week. So with that being said, let's just jump right into it, guys, and get started with this haul. So here we go. Here's the book. It's the bag. The books are in the bag. Let's take the bag out. We'll take the books out of the bag and throw the bag on the floor. Here goes the bag. All right, so the first book that we're going to talk about right here, right now, is The Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 18.1. This is Spiral Part 3. Great series in here. All has to do about the like the gang war, or gangs, the underground when it comes to Spider-Man. Really great book. This is written by Jerry Conway. Love the story so far in here, and it seems like this hasn't been out for forever, so I can't wait to dive back into this. But I love the cover here with Black Cat kissing Spidey here. Really cool, and they get the little heart symbol there on the bubble box there. So really cool. So this is Amazing Spider-Man Spiral Part 3, issue 18.1. All right, next, if you're a Star Wars fan, well, this one's going to be for you because this is Star Wars issue number 6. If you read the last issue, you got to see that Boba Fett made his way into Luke's or Obi-Wan Kenobi's home, and Luke was in there. He throws a bomb, and bam! Luke goes flying, and Boba Fett is in the house and is in the crosshairs now. So this looks really interesting. I can't wait to read it. I love Star Wars series, and I love that Boba Fett's in it now even better. So this is Star Wars issue number 6. All right, next we have Darth Vader issue number 6. Really awesome cover. I mean, you can't get any more exact with the Emperor looking like he does here. We just found out that the Emperor has known all along kind of like what Darth Vader's plan was, and he's hired this, like, I don't know, he has this other like Sith guy that's like a machine as well, and it looks like this machine guy and Vader are going to do battle against each other. Who prevails? Well, probably Darth Vader, obviously, because later on in the movies you find out that, you know, Return of the Jedi, Empire Strikes Back, that him and Vader are still working together. So this is Darth Vader issue number 6, but I can't wait to see the journey there. All right, next we go on to another Marvel book, and it is Spider-Man, or Spider-Woman issue number 8. Solid series so far. Dennis Hopeless is a great writer. I did not read the last issue, though, so I still have to catch up on that one and read this one back to back. And I heard that the last issue was much improved, too. So looking forward to Spider-Woman issue number 8. Probably one of the few lower key books of this week. All right, next we have Superior Iron Man issue number 9. Really awesome cover. We get to see Pepper Potts in which looks like the rescue costume or Iron Man armor, and she has her foot right on Superior. So now, who's the more superior Iron Man now? Superior? Yeah, that's right, Pepper Potts. Hopefully, we'll see what happens. Tom Taylor does a wonderful job with this, and this is Superior Iron Man issue number 9. Could be the end of this one for now. Next is a Secret Wars tie-in, and that is Years of Future Past, issue number 1. Here we get to see a cool cover with Kitty Pryde on there. We get to see the Brotherhood, whether it's the Blob, Inferno, we have Mystique and Earthquakes in there. You got Storm and Colossus, Wolverine from the past. Just a really good issue, which, you know, the cover just brings back those classic X-Men memories. Looking forward to reading this one, Years of Future Past, issue number 1. Next, we have another X book, and this is a Battle World or Secret Wars tie-in, X-Tinction Agenda issue number 1. Has a throwback feel to it, where it's got the little box in there with the heroes. Reminds you of the early 80s X-Men or 70s X-Men. It looks like it's got Alex Summers on there, and just a whole bunch of dead people. It's like your traditional like X-Men cover that you've seen hundreds and hundreds of times before, so it has that nostalgic feel to it. So this is X-Tinction Agenda issue number 1. Next, we have another Secret Wars tie-in, and this is Battle World issue number 2. I know the first issue kind of turned it off for some people because they weren't a fan of the whole Punisher thing, or they weren't a fan of the whole MODOK type of thing where he gathered all these types of MODOKs and tried to take over Battle World. But I'm still continuing to read this. I am optimistic about it, and my plans are to collect everything that has to do with Secret Wars. So this is Battle World issue number 2. Next, we have Battle World Master of Kung Fu. Yes, the first issue was a pretty good story. I quite enjoyed it. So it warranted another issue to see what it has to be about with Shang Fu or Shang Fi or whatever his name is. I forgot his actual name. Shang-Chi. I thought it was a fun story. It happened 2 weeks ago, so I don't remember everything about it. But I'm definitely going to read this second issue and see what it's about. So this is Master of Kung Fu, issue number 2. All right. Next, DC fans got to be happy that the DC Universe is returning. You're going to get your 52 titles back. You're going to get new titles back. And now we jump into the next event, which is the Darkseid War Part 1, which takes place in Justice League issue number 41. Another huge issue for DC Comics this week. This is has a cool cover on there. It has Hal Jordan, Batman, and Wonder Woman on there with Darkseid. Anna Monitor's probably in the background there as well, as long as some of the other heroes. And again, DC fans got to be definitely happy about this. Jeff Johns is the writer. Can't wait to read this and see what this is about. So this is the Darkseid War Part 1, Justice League issue number 41. All right, next is another DC title, and that is Green Lantern Renegade. I guess that's the title of it. This is issue number 41. Really cool looking cover. It just looks very dark for Hal Jordan. We know based off of issue 40, he was out on the run. Kind of got in a fight with Kilowog on purpose to have the Guardians think that he was evil and caused a lot of the problems for the Green Lantern Corps. So interesting to see this next chapter of Hal Jordan and where this story goes. And this one's written by Robert Venditti, and Tanner is the actual is the team back on this book. So this is Green Lantern issue number 41, otherwise known as Renegade. Next is another green book, and this is called Green Arrow issue number 41. Another creative team on this one. Last series I thought was really well done, but they only hung around for one story arc. So now we get a new creative team on this book, and we're going to see where this story goes, and hopefully it's good. Looks like a little bit darker artwork in here, just like how DC kind of is being portrayed right now. It's a little bit of a darker universe, and so this is Green Arrow issue number 41. Next, we have another DC book, and it is Batman Beyond issue number 1. And this says Tim Drake being the new Batman Beyond on here. And it looks like it kind of continues the Future's End storyline. I don't know how long I'm going to give this, but I really wanted to give it an honest try because I've always been a Batman Beyond fan. And it's a new jumping on point, and, I want to see Terry McGinnis, but I guess I'm not. So we'll see where this goes. Batman Beyond issue number 1. So next from DC Comics, we have Superman Action Comics issue number 41, otherwise known as Truth. So now we get to see what's going on with Superman's powers, how he loses them, what's going on here. We get to see this cover. And he's wearing cloth, and it's all bloodied on the floor, and he's got sneakers on. So it looks like he can't wear his costume anymore. It looks like maybe he lost his powers. We'll see what happens in this issue. Another big issue for DC. And this is Superman Action Comics issue 41. All right, next we have from Marvel another Battle World or Secret Wars tie-in. Little A versus X Marvel, whatever. Little A versus X Marvel. Yeah, so looks like fun. I had to pick it up. It's going to be the little Avengers versus the little X-Men. Going to be comical, going to be funny. Can't wait to see where it falls on this week's countdown. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. Love the cover here. All right, next we have another Secret Wars tie-in, and it's Future Imperfect issue number 1. Maestro's on there. Really awesome cover. He's stepping on the Captain America shield. You get to see everyone's costumes just beneath him, and there are no bodies in there. So what's happened to everybody? Like, what's happened to the future? What's happened to this land? What's going on here? I have no clue, because Secret Wars, you can expect something, but something can be completely different. So excited for this. Future Imperfect number 1. Next, we have some cool issues here. This is Secret Wars tie-in Armor Wars issue number 1, featuring Iron Gwen. That's right, I had to get this variant cover. I just thought it was badass. Just to see Gwen in just this Iron Man armor. Really cool. It's got Spider-Ham in there also, her little sidekick, and I just had to pick it up just for that. I just thought it was badass to have a Iron Gwen armor. So Armor Wars in general, though, I'm definitely looking forward to. I read the half issue. Excited for it. And yeah, so Armor Wars issue number 1. Next, we have the variant edition of Renew Your Vows. This has to do with the action figure variant. It has Spider-Man on there. It has his battle shield, and it has his little card on there. Definitely looking forward to this issue, guys. Renew Your Vows. It's been the Spider-Man tale that looks like that I've been waiting for a very, very long time. This will be a review immediately after this video. So this is Renew Your Vows, issue number 1. All right. Next, we have Secret Wars, another variant edition, action figure edition. It's the Secret Wars issue number 3. And this has Dr. Octopus on it. Really awesome. It's got his technicals on there, or his arms. It's got his shield on there. It's got his little card, and yeah, so awesome stuff. A lot of great comics to read. I can't wait to read them. I'm teaching tennis camp right now, so my time is so very limited. I don't know how I'm going to get all this reading done, but there are some great comics this week, guys. So thank you for watching Comic Book Haul week number 170. Tell me in the comments below which comics you got this week, which ones you're most excited for, and go onto the Comic Amino app to do the top cover of the week poll. And fans, as always, thank you for watching Comic Book Corner 2.0. Until the next comic book review, which is Renew Your Vows, I'll see you guys real soon. Take care, fans. Bye.